Okay, we just got done. I just got done doing the hair. I want to show you something here. Some of it's staggered a little bit, and some of it's straight across. But up here, I also made some deeper cuts up here where this meets, and then also here you can see these are really very distinct cuts over the nose and right up into the hat. What we're going to do now, we're going to work on the top of the feet and the straw that will be sticking out from over the gloves a little bit. Let's see here. Let me take this, and I'm going to see if I can find another little V tool, which I have here. See if we can get this done. What I'm going to do is just go from one side and go right up to the top there, okay? Right where that meets. Maybe I'll use the bigger one. Maybe that might work out better because it's all kind of coarse anyway. So, and again, I'm going to do the same thing with this as I did with the hair. I'm going to stagger the cuts with a knife. So let's do this portion here. Be very careful when you do this, you know. Alright, just like so. And then on the top here, where the feet are, I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to try to make a little bit of just a line between the top of where this is all going to stick out and where the shoe is going to be. So see where the line is? It's kind of staggered a little bit. We're going to follow that line up and over. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to go down the other way. Just like so. And we're going to undercut that. Okay, we're just going to take the point of our knife, we're just going to undercut to that stop cut. Let me do some of this back here. It's just a little easier for me to get that corner there, so I can show you what that looks like. It's a good time to spray that because that is getting very hard to do that without. Now don't forget, the grain's running this way, so you want to be very careful when you undercut this, simply because you don't want to notch anything out. Just like so. Okay, if it doesn't come free, see, that's the exact thing I didn't want to happen there, but let's do this again. We're going to undercut this a little bit, and we're going to be very careful not to try to pull it out. If it doesn't come free, you go back and you recut it. And I'll show you what this will be in just a second here. This is going to be where the straw comes out from underneath the pair of pants here. Alright, so that's all we're trying to establish, is put a little lip there, and then we're going to take our V tool and we're going to just go from the edge. We're just going to make some larger cuts here. Whoops, let me go with the, oh, this is the larger one. Okay, just take your time. And again, we're going to just go up here and make some random cuts all along the top of the foot here. And again, I'm going to go back with my knife, and I'm going to determine that just like the edge here. We're just going to take that little notch out, stagger it a little bit. You get the idea. I'm going to do the same thing. I'll finish this offline, but you get the idea what that will look like. Alright, so we have the hay coming for his hair, top of his hands, or his on top of the gloves there, and the bottom part of his feet. Let me get a knife here. And what we're going to do is we're going to stagger those cuts. Remember, we're going to just go up here, make a little V cut, just to give it a little bit of depth and to separate it right at the end there. Okay, see how we have that? So that will work out really well. When we get this painted with kind of the yellowish or goldish yellowish straw-like color, you'll see it much better. I'm going to go over here and do this side as well. And I'll finish all this up to show you what that looks like. We're going to do the same thing with the feet. We're going to go up in between those and we're just going to notch things out a little bit just to give it some extra depth. Alright, just like what you see there, okay? So let me finish this offline and I'll be back and we'll do some of the patches and we'll do the pumpkin and it'll be pretty well finished in my book. We're going to do a few other little things yet, but we'll get to that.